If you want to be more efficient and effective while running your business with more inner peace, then working on the core of your issues instead of putting on a band-aid is vital. Welcome to the Business Brain Podcast.
I'm your host, Esty Rapport, and here to help you improve your 28 cognitive functions, the 28 things that make up thinking. In each episode, we'll discuss a real-life challenge, why you might be struggling with it, and give you practical strategies so all areas of your life will improve.
You want your clients to get better results, right? You want more of your clients to get even better results, right? That's what's coming up next on the Business Brain Podcast, episode 418. But first, screenshot this episode and share it on Instagram stories. Don't forget to tag me at LifePix University so that way I can give you a shout out and thank you personally. Now, for today's real life challenge, imagine you're going through the completion rate of your newest course. The numbers aren't bad, but you know they can be better. And even more so, you know that the clients that get the best results are the ones who complete the whole course. And you want more of them to get better results. You may believe the reason they are not getting the results you promised is because they are not finishing the course. But why are they not finishing the course? Because they have a weak thinking skill or two. You see, thinking is not one big thing. Thinking is made up of 20 parts called cognitive functions. Naturally, we all have stronger and weaker cognitive functions. Those weaker ones are making it challenging for us to do what we want to do, including finishing and implementing the courses that we're learning and taking. You can say, as the coach, as the person creating this course, it's not my responsibility. I've provided them with the course and just leave it at that. But I have a feeling you care more about your customers and you want them to get better results. If that is the case, you've got to take responsibility. You've got to do whatever you can to help them. I'm going to say it another way. It is your responsibility to help your clients get the best results possible. Now, before you come at me and say you can't take responsibility for everyone, you're right. You can't help anyone who doesn't want to be helped. That's first of all. And obviously, you are going to be limited in certain situations. You can't work one-on-one with everyone who buys your mini course for $197. It just doesn't work. However, you can do whatever possible within that range to help your clients get better results. And here are 3 ways you can do it. The first way is really good for low ticket offers like that $197 mini course, where you're not helping out the client for most of the process. Like maybe it's a recording of a course and with Facebook group to ask questions, or most of the time you're not really in contact with the person going through the program. What you can do to help them is give them more ways to consume the content. So besides for just the video recordings, maybe create a private podcast, create a workbook, slides, maybe a clear checklist. Get creative, see how many ways you can take the same information, and that way everyone can consume it in the way that works best for their brain, because different people find different ways consuming content easier because of their cognitive functions. Something small, like cutting a 30-minute video into 3 short ones, will make a difference. This will not solve their deeper problem, the cognitive function, but it will get more people through your course and implementing what you are trying to get them to do. Number 2, take the time to learn about your clients and common pitfalls, whether this is for low ticket offers or high ticket offers. When they are saying that they are struggling with accountability, ask them why. Figure out what is the deeper reason, not just that they're having a challenging time with writing copy. Why? And based on what the deeper reason is, create a solution, something that will help them be able to get over this bump to actually implement what you're trying to do. The third one you can do is really the best thing you could do, but it's not very scalable. So it works best when you're either working one-on-one or in small groups, and have them identify which cognitive functions are getting in their way of implementing whatever you're trying to teach them. And based on that, build it into your program to improve that cognitive function or at least deal with it. So that way they really will be getting the most out of your program. You can also see why people get so much better results from one-on-one or group coaching. As a coach, you spend more time with them and you give them more personal attention in the place that they desire. You can customize what you're talking about and walk through their cognitive functions, whether you realize it or not. So maybe you haven't realized until now that you were helping them improve cognitive functions, and maybe you're not specifically improving the actual cognitive function, but you're helping them deal with it in a way that will work for them specifically. As a learner, and I know you are, because or else you won't be listening to this podcast, but I know you are also taking courses or learning from coaches. I'm sure there have been programs that you didn't get what you wanted out of them because of a weak cognitive functions. The stronger your cognitive functions get, the more you'll be able to learn from more people. In today's episode, we spoke about the real reason your clients aren't getting the results you want because they've got a weak cognitive function blocking them and making it challenging for them to consume and implement whatever you are sharing. Here are 3 ways you can go and help them. Number 1, make it easier to consume your content in more formats. Number 2, learn and understand your customers' common pitfalls and what is causing it. Create a solution for the deeper reason, for the why. Number 3, take the time to identify what specific cognitive function is getting in the way of this specific client and build it in part of your program, part of the way that you are working with them, either to actually improve that cognitive function or at least to deal with it. Your challenge this week is to pick one of the 3 tips we spoke about and begin helping your clients get better results today. Have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you on the next episode.
That's all for this episode of the Business Brain Podcast. If you enjoyed it, please share it with 2 of your business friends so they too can gain from it, and you'll be helping us reach our goal of 1 million downloads by the end of 2025. Cheers to peak brain performance.